Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said,
Is it get... Always a pleasure. Watch when a man like you...
Any luck
walks
tracking
by.
down Esmond? I told him not to head up there. Sounds like the bloody fool got what he deserved. Here, I want you to take this key. Head inside my house and unlock the door in the basement. Help yourself to whatever you like inside. I won't be using it anymore. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right. You've been a good friend to me. The finest weapons and armor. Bring your weapons and armor to me. You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste. I'm warning you. Back off. You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mine. Glover Mallory's the name. If you're... Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best. Either you're here to get showered in sparks, or you're looking for something to buy. Out with it. Steel, dwarf... If it's broken, I can mend it. Yeah? I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time. Bring your weapons and armor to me. Fix it up right.
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm...
Ah, you... I can pat you on the back all day, but... All right? Anything you... Okay. Now that's what I like to hear. Off you go.
Even
Well,
if you're one of us,
done or
you
what?
better not make trouble.
Out with it. You did the job and you did it clean. Got more than you can handle. We've actually stolen this item. Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job.
Hey, what?
Fire is not a toy.
Come and see what is for sale.
May your
And your
road lead you
food
to
sweet.
warm sands.
So many. Take a look. I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
The mortar master makes potions, if you can. The mortar... Thank you. Here, let an old alchemist pass on some of her secrets to you. Take a look.
Need something?
Quicksilver Mine is the best mine in... If you don't mind digging, I own the Quicksilver Mine. It's a better life than working in that damned Ironbreaker mine with all those milk drinkers. That would be Scald the Elder. He's been running Dawnstar ever since he was a boy. And he never lost that brat's attitude. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Need a dagger? No? How about a claymore? My wife Sarah and I run it together. She's still Smith's even though we found out she is with child. Our son or daughter isn't going to get much Redguard culture here in Skyrim. I know my wife worries how she will pass along her traditions. Hey, if you find a book called Night Falls on Sentinel, could you bring it to me? It's a story from my wife's people. Be good to have. Good on you. Come back. Don't set anything on fire, all right? Don't know what the Redguard see in books, but this will make my Saren happy. Thank you. Let me show you some tricks around the forge.
I helped my husband Rustleif run the forge. He's a marvel with steel.
They say that vampires attack.
You're not as dumb as you look. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of the Pale. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. Aye.
hero, Brunwolf. Ulfric will listen to you.
We're one of the
You've
same
seen how we
kind, you and
live.
I.
Cramped alleys,
Glad to have met
run-down
you.
buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter.
Careful with those flames, unless you plan on
All I
torching
ask,
something.
With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here. For that, I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for...
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. Don't let Viola... Sneak that ring back to Viola before we both get caught.
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound. Good day.
Full with that fire.
Think about it.
Have you taken care of that little problem? Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. Very well.
It ain't true what they say about you and the Dark Brotherhood, is it?
No one bought any flowers again today. I don't know what to do.
Can't a man have a bit of privacy? Get out of here!
This is the last time I'll say it. Get out.
So, all nicely done. We actually got a request from one of the most powerful families in Whiterun, the Battleborns. Make your way up there and look for Alfred. He says he's got a matter that requires a delicate touch, and I suggested you for the job. Don't make me the fool and let me down, all right? Well, it appears your actions are starting to make waves out there. People are talking about the guild again. In fact, I just got a special job request in. I haven't gotten anything like that in years. Can I give you a little tip? Take every job you can get, or else you'll end up a beggar.
Well, fine. I guess you'll need your coin. Got plenty. Take your pick. We've been trying to get this item for a while. All right, take this and get out of here.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
In fact, I got word from Torsten Cruelty in Windhelm that a rival guild is trying to get itself started. Not only that, but they're giving us thieves a bad name by murdering their marks. Get over there and see what you can do. Well, in fact, I just got a special job request in. I haven't gotten anything like that in years. Well, it appears your actions are starting to make waves out there. People are talking about the guild again. In fact, I just got a special job request in. I haven't gotten anything like that in years. Well, it appears your actions are starting to make waves out there. People are talking about the guild again. In fact, I just...
If you need marksmanship...
Both my daughters. And my wife?
Hey, watch it!
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
What do you want?
There's
Cruel
no
seas.
glory in war.
If I make enough money
It's just
from the
something
farm,
we tell soldiers
buy
so they'll
myself a
risk
long
their
ship
lives.
to sail the rivers of Skyrim. My daughter Fiotli. She was murdered a few months ago. Left her laying on the ground in the pool of her own blood. I assumed they were after her valuables. She always wore far too much jewelry in public. When I told her it'd be the death of her, I never thought. No need to explain. I'm well aware of your guild's methods. Took me weeks, but I finally tracked down to kill her. A bloody Altmer at that. Can you imagine? Let's just say I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye and leave it at that. He fancied himself a thief in some sort of new guild forming around here. Gave me some valuable information before, well, you know. Well, like I told Delvin, I think we can help each other. You recover what I'm looking for, and take out a rival guild in the process. Exactly. One of the pieces stolen from her was a silver locket. A Cruel Sea family heirloom. I want it back. The only name I have is Naranya. Has a house right here in Windhelm. That's where you should begin looking. I should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
Trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Yes, can I help you with something? Fiotli. Fiotli. Where have I heard that name? Oh, of course, the poor girl who was murdered. Such a beautiful young thing. A tragedy, to be certain. How dare you! You're accusing me of taking part in such a heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing. I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea what you're speaking of. Now, just a moment. Let's think about this, you know, discuss it like two rational people. Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed. It's a guild of Altmer thieves. They call themselves the Somerset Shadows. Their leader, Linway, he's the worst of the lot. He steals valuables from the dead.
No, Linway prefers stealing from the deceased. Digs up the corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of it.
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time ago. When Linway moved into the area, he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me. If I tell you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild. I'm one of the best fences in Skyrim. Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so be careful. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll make good on my end of the bargain. I'm sorry. I've already told you everything I know.
like we got ourselves a hero. Get it! You picked time to get lost, friend. Now you're mine!
Mind yourself with that fire. Don't burn anything down now. It pains me to see this locket. To be reminded of Fiotli once more, but I'm glad it's back where it belongs. Told Delvin that if he still desires to have my support for the Thieves Guild in Windhelm, he's got it. Should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
Take care with those flames.
We are but mice, riding in the field.
Old friend, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well. You're here, and not a moment too soon. If anything should happen to Arn, there'll be hell to pay. A close friend of mine. We fought together on the battlefield for many years until old age got the better of us. Now it's up to me to save him one more time. This time from the executioner's block in Solitude. The city guard in Solitude is seeking Arn for a serious crime. When he fled here, he was arrested for drunken behavior. Can you imagine? Fortunately, his identity isn't known to the authorities in Whiterun, so there's still a chance to save him. Hold a moment. This is more than a simple prison break. I want to have Arn's name stricken from the record books permanently. I'm setting him up with a new identity. It's the only way to throw the guard permanently off his trail. The job is twofold. First, steal a letter that was sent from Solitude warning Whiterun's guard to be on the lookout for Arn. The second is to change Arn's name in the prison registry to his new identity. If it was easy, I would have hired a local thug instead of a professional. You see, both of these items are kept inside Dragon's Reach. They don't allow visitors inside the Jarl's or the Steward's chambers. One more thing. If you get caught, I can't afford to be connected to you. Remember that before you do anything stupid. You watch yourself out there.
Against its own people!
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Be careful.
Plan on burning everything? Arn? Never heard of him. I guess that means you're finished. Here's your payment. Tell Delvin. that he has my support and all the weight it carries in Whiterun from now on. I think he'll be quite pleased. You watch yourself out there.
Steal any? Didn't muck it up, I hear. Good. Good. We could use the... We're looking to recover an heirloom for a client. Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Need some gold. Alfred sent ahead his compliments. Looks like his friend Arn is soon to be released, thanks to his brand new identity. More importantly, he's pledged the full support of the Battleborn clan to the Thieves Guild. We're still growing by leaps and bounds thanks to you, and other merchants moved into the space outside the flagon. You're a natural. Never seen anything like it. We got a long way to go, but don't let that bother you. It's a lot farther than we've been in years. Torsten was gratified the death of his daughter was avenged, and the heirloom was returned. At this very moment, he's laying the groundwork for the guild to re-establish itself in Windhelm. Burning that banner was a nice touch too. Should send a clear message to the Somerset Shadows that we're a force to be reckoned with. We're still growing by leaps and bounds thanks to you, and other merchants moved into the space outside the flagon. You're a natural. Never seen anything like it. We got a long way to go, but don't let that bother you. It's a lot farther than we've been in years. Spare time. Brynjolf. Okay, got just the one for... Finally, someone with backbone. Here you go.